Hello, everybody. This is your boy, Director Marlon Green, pent down at the library right now because it's raining so hard. I had a chance to do a little bit of research on a few projects and that I was working on, and I'm pleased to announce that I've been getting some stuff done lately, and so far it's working. And I managed to change my format a little bit on the fly because that's just how you got to be these days. Right now, I'm going on my Facebook page so that I can see my notes on what I was working on, and I'm almost there. And let me see, get to this. Also, Brave browser out there. If you ever have a chance, use browser Brave, Brave. It's a lion, and that browser is safe, secure, and fast. Also, it doesn't have ads like Google, and it won't record your history and try to figure out what you're doing. I got a message from Taraji uh, P. Henson. That was a surprise. I wasn't never expecting to get anything in the email from her, so that's cool. And I made a few notes, so let me go reiterate it. I got 5 minutes, and already 2 minutes is up. Okay. These days they can't cook. You need more than one wife, one to cook, one to clean. Trust me, these girls mess with a lot of guys these days. That's why they can't give you uh, any likes or any favorable actions in the O, and that's why they won't give you any credit. Okay, and the next thing is American has draconian law. Legally, you can only have one wife, but if you have a spiritual wife with a pledge bracelet, you can claim, you can get around that law. And I'm going to get to why I said this as we go further down these notes. And look at our culture in America. As soon as you lose your job, you're going to lose your wife, you're going to lose your girl, you're going to lose your family because they're not going to put up with you when you broke. Uh, we should be able to claim our polygamous cultures because being a slave, our women been bought and sold so many times they don't know right from wrong. And let me tell you what the man have to do to make them happy. First of all, we have to survive adulthood and keep all our bills paid just to be in a position to get married. And then when the obstacle of marriage does come, the man has to pay for all of the wedding, all of the expenses of the wedding, and on top of the ransom that the family wants for letting their daughter go. And that's ridiculous. On top of being 10-1 in their favor, they get to get us to pay for the whole wedding, and on top of that, pay their family a ransom for releasing them, and it's 10-1 in their favor. I'm not putting up with that. I'm sorry. These are the polygamous cultures that still claim their rights. The Anabaptists, they're Christians. The Amish, they're Christians. The traditional kings of Africa, and Muslim. And America will rather have you with one wife with enough money to fuck a lot of girlfriends than to see you have more than one wife that's faithful to you. That's ridiculous. They support same-sex marriages, guy and guy marriage, women and women marriage, men and animal marriage and men. Look, when we gonna have look, give us our polygamy rights back. That's bullshit. Okay, I lived in other countries, so when I run for Secretary of State, whether it been in Louisiana or the country, I have the experience that it takes. Also, I have a U.S. Army Airborne honorable discharge. And I'm telling you, America and Europe is different. When I was in Europe, you can't keep them girls away from the black guys. Here in America, We get abused a lot. And I'm not talking about no regular girls. I'm talking about nice looking girls, green eyes, brunettes, blondes, you name it, they got it. And this is another issue that I have. Americans like to be subjugated by other people's rules. Like when they always talking about Prince Harry and Prince this in America, this is not a monarch society. I don't want to hear about no Prince Harry and his wife and all of this. I'm U.S. Army Airborne. I fought for this country. I got an honorable discharge, and I'm in the Hall of Fame. The Queen's sons is trying to be more like me than me trying to be like him. And unlike him, I don't owe my mama nothing. She ain't helped me in the army. She ain't helped me study. I did that. I don't owe God nothing because Jesus paid the price for all of us. And I don't owe my country nothing because I served in the U.S. Army. Now, what gives Governor John Bell Edwards the authority to go to Israel and subjugate us? He not speaking for me. And we'll put this back later.